Okay, so I thought I might do a little video and talk about anxiety and depression. Posted a few bits and pieces recently on Facebook, just about feeling low and that sort of thing. So I thought I'd just sort of put it out there and explain how that manifests for me, and hopefully maybe it'll give people the ability or the strength to sort of reach out and talk to their friends and family if they're feeling the same thing. So I've suffered from anxiety and depression for most of my adult life. For a lot of that I didn't really understand what it was, so I couldn't really explain it, but I'm in a much better sort of place now to talk about it. So I guess anxiety, will kick off with that one. Anxiety, panic attacks, they're not great. I think the best sort of explanation that I ever heard was, imagine that you're walking through a forest, and out of nowhere this massive bear just comes flying through the forest, and it rears up in front of you on its back legs with giant teeth and claws and everything, and you go into your panic mode and you're terrified, and all of your fight and flight instincts sort of kick in, and your adrenaline's rushing and you're stressed, all of those sort of things. Well, anxiety and panic attacks can be all of those feelings, but there is no bear, and it can come out of nowhere. So for me, sometimes I could wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and feel those feelings. So for me, anxiety is always there. That bear's always sort of hiding in the bushes. So I think probably out of a between 1 and 10 scale, I always sit on probably around a 4 with anxiety, but I kind of know what it is. So that's, for me, that's what anxiety and panic is. I think depression is the biggie. So for me, when I'm depressed, there doesn't necessarily have to be a trigger for it. Sometimes there is. It can be work stuff, it could be money stuff, I don't know, it could be all sorts of things like that. But a lot of the time it just out of nowhere, you know, the old story of the black dog, hits, and I just feel incredibly low. But I think the biggest explanation, or the way that I can describe depression for me, is when I'm really depressed, I kind of feel nothing. I feel nothing inside. I don't feel joy, I don't feel sad. There's just this complete sort of blackness, and that can last for days or hours. I'm lucky it doesn't last for weeks or months or years. For some people it does. Those feelings are constantly there. So the best thing that I can do when I'm feeling like that is talk to my family and friends. My beautiful, wonderful, incredible wife knows that, you know, I experience depression, and I try to explain it to my kids. So sort of tell them, Daddy's not feeling very happy today, Daddy's a bit low, and they'll give me a kiss and a cuddle, and they'll tell me that they love me, which is amazing. You know, I'll reach out to friends, and I don't even necessarily need to hear anything from them. It's just I know that I've got family and friends who care about me and love me, and that's sort of the key to it. Physically, when I'm suffering from depression, I do something physical. I go for a run. I just get out here. So that's where I am today, in the bush, having a beautiful run, and that makes me feel better. So to end it, so anybody out there who is experiencing anxiety or depression, you're not alone. You're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. 50% of the population at some stage or other are going to experience some sort of mental health challenge. Just reach out. Don't bottle it up. Talk to people. Express how you're feeling, and hopefully you'll start to feel better. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go and bust a few more Ks out on the trail. And thanks to everybody who sent messages and let me know that they were there. It means a lot to me. And likewise, for anyone else who might be suffering from anxiety or depression, I'm here for you as well. Cheers, guys. Bye.